Hi everyone, it's Robotani from FoneArena.com going hands-on with the Gionee M2017. This was announced in December 2016 and the M2017 is something we finally gotten our hands on. This hasn't really come to India and might not even make its way to India because this is a very expensive device, but it's got something really special going for it. It's got a 7000 mAh battery built into it, so let's take a closer look. So the Gionee M2017 has a 5.7-inch QHD display. The screen is slightly curved over at the edges and it's really nice to swipe over from the side. It feels really good in the hand. The overall phone is very heavy, and that's understandable because of the huge battery built into it. It's got an aluminium build and very industrial looking lines at the top and the bottom, as you can already see. There's an 8 megapixel front facing camera, some Gionee branding, and capacitive keys at the bottom. In the center is a home key, and this doubles up as a fingerprint sensor. Now moving over to the right hand side of the phone, you can see there's a volume rocker and the power button. These are made of plastic and feedback is just about alright. It doesn't feel very high quality. Coming to the left side of the phone, you've got this dual SIM card slots, and that's about it. There's nothing at the top of the phone except a very nice looking textured pattern built into it, and at the bottom you've got the USB Type-C connector as well as the dual ports for the speaker. Now this has a 7000 mAh battery, as we've talked about earlier, and to charge that up the phone supports Quick Charge 3.0. Moving over to the back of the device, it has a very interesting it's a fake leather finish. You don't really get leather in this category of devices, but you'll be surprised to see that it really resembles Virtu's phones, and Virtu's phones are in the multi-lakh price range. So it's trying to take some of the design elements from that and bring it to what is admittedly a still very expensive phone. It's got two cameras at the back, the dual camera setup. One of these is a 12 megapixel sensor while the other is a 13 megapixel sensor. There's also the LED flash at the bottom as well as Gionee branding. So let's take a closer look at the software and the internal hardware of the phone. So like most Gionee phones, this is running on Amigo OS, and the phone is powered by a Snapdragon 635 processor. While we would have expected something a little more high-end, it's not something that we'll really complain about, because our experience with some of the mid-range Qualcomm chipsets has also been pretty good. Now the custom Amigo OS 3.5.1 layer is built on top of Android 6.0, and there's 6 GB of RAM. Let's take a look at the amount of storage on the device. So as you can see, the phone has about 128 GB of built-in storage, and about 19 GB of that is used up at the launch. But the phone has been around at the booth for quite some time, so you could probably expect a little more than that when you first launch up the device. As you can see, the interface is pretty much what you've come to expect of Gionee, and not just Gionee for that matter. It's very similar to what most of the Chinese brands are doing. It eschews the app drawer and takes a very iPhone-like approach towards the interface design. So that was a quick hands-on with the Gionee M2017. It's a chunky device, a very heavy phone, very thick phone as well, and it's got a 7000 mAh battery built into it, and that's really the speciality of the device. And it charges off Quick Charge 3.0, which should ensure that you should be able to charge up that battery fairly quickly. In terms of specifications, this Snapdragon 635 and 6 GB of RAM. This was Robotani and Siraj from FoneArena.com. Thanks for watching.